Not sure where to start since I've never done this before. I can say that there were many events that led to the modernizing of police. Now they face technology being introduced to policing and dealing with crimes. Two major events in history that still affect today's police and all agencies are the Rodney King beating of 1991 and Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act of 1994. Rodney King led officers on a pursuit of almost 8 miles before stopping. At this point, the police thought he was trying to flee. Being he was black, they assumed he was resisting arrest. In certain cases, they are allowed to access to the use of force if needed to apprehend a suspect, although some take it too far. A bystander recorded it on camera, leading to the arrest and sentencing of the officers. This incident is what started the push for body-worn and dash cameras. It is for the liability of the officers and others involved. Some departments are still trying to incorporate body-worn cameras. With the limited budget, it makes it harder because they are expensive to obtain, along with other equipment needed for the job. The Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act of 1994 was a bill passed to allow extra officers in all departments for safety and help prevent violence against women, which this was also in the bill on top of extra funding. It helps with trying to diversify law enforcement. Think about it. If you are a different race or of a woman of abuse, you would feel less anxious with a woman or an officer of a different race. You also must factor that the person at hand may be high to deal with the abuse or the situation. They may not even be high, but have a mental health disorder that prevents them from cooperating properly. This is also when the Office of Community Oriented Policing Services, or known as COPS, or Community Outreach. That involves local programs or group support such as mental health awareness, monitoring sports games for safety, but not out to harm or arrest anyone unless a fight breaks out. There are other programs within the community. The incident of George Floyd led to many controversies. He was at a Black Lives Matter protest that ended up in a riot. It is now why we have the Justice in Policing Act of 2020. It finally passed in the House of Representatives in the last couple of years. It means that officers have to carry their own insurance instead of the city or town's taxpayers' money paying for the settlements or restitution for the victims' families. With the death of Trayvon Martin in 2012, also the restitution finally being paid in 2020, it is a bill designed to hold more police accountable for their actions, not the department itself. We all know things like this do not happen overnight. Many officers have trouble speaking up because the other officers have become family. Some of these issues are still ongoing today.